Hello, beautiful people. We are back at it. Even though we were going to finish the Star Wars last week, I had to get sick, of course. Nothing ever goes as planned, but we keep moving forward regardless of what happens. We'll still get this set done. Ooh, J-Rob, you're here, and KDR, thank you for coming. How are you feeling? I am feeling a lot better, actually. I can at least breathe, and that's the main part. I ended up catching my son's sinus cold. That's sucked. I literally spent all last week on the couch, and on May the 4th, when I wanted to do the Star Wars nails, I'm like, maybe I can do it. And I sat up and said, yeah, no, don't even force it. You're only going to get better by resting, so I laid back down. But thank you for asking, and well, as some of my streams in the next month or so, I might sound a little more stuffed up. As this lovely allergy season is fast approaching and coming in full tilt. Ugh. And the grass is already growing like crazy, so everyone's out cutting the grass, and the pollen's going right up my nose. So hopefully this summer I won't be too bad, but we never know what each year is going to bring allergy-wise, but we're just going to try and see. So since it's been a while since we saw the nails, we'll recap with Darth Vader. I know it's a different camera this time. Sorry, guys. If this camera quality isn't that good, we'll try it another one. We're just trying different cameras out. Trying to find a good one. And that was the Stormtrooper. You think it's pretty good? Okay. Thank you. Show me your KDR. And this is the Mandalorian. Yeah, that actually is picking it up quite nicely. I'm impressed because this is my phone. What I tried to do first. The quality is good. Thank you, Sandy. You wanted to do a Star Wars set in another time? Well, it's still the month of May, right? That's what I told myself after being sick last week and not being able to finish it. I'm like, oh, but I wanted to finish it by the 4th. But I was like, you know what? It's May. The whole month is good. The whole month is good for Star Wars. Well, today we're going to tempt Baby Yoda. So this is going to be fun. But this nail's smaller than this nail, so I think we're going to do it on this nail because it gives us that little bit of more for the ears over here. I don't know how much of the ear I'm going to get to fit on it, but we're going to try and see what happens. So today we're going to do the Baby Yoda. I think that'll be fun. I'm just glad that now I can breathe and speak. If not, all you would have been hearing is which nobody wanted to hear that. Okay, let's set up our colors as usual. Yes, Yoda. This was the one I wanted to do on the 4th, but well, we're doing it now. And then the next nail after this one, I think it's going to be Chewbacca. I really want to do Chewbacca. I want to see if I can make him look a little hairy, which I won't get to make him the way I want to make him because I don't know if you guys know about this product. Of course you guys do. You guys are nail people. You guys are on point all the time. Oh my goodness. I just found this powder. It's called velvet powder or something like that. I need to find this and I need to get it in my life like tomorrow. I'm seeing all these like teddy bear nails with it. It's the same stuff that you use when you do the boxes. If you ever had the jewelry box with the velvet in it. Daily Charms has it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Because I saw a couple colors on Amazon, but they didn't have very many colors. But oh my gosh, I was like, if I could do Chewbacca in that and get him that furry look, oh, that would be so cool. So that's, besides the fact that obviously I've been holding on to these nails for a while. This guy is now holding on by that much. Oops. So we're going to have to change these out just now, which we're going to change it out with, what is that? Oh yeah, cat eye polish again. We changed 2 so far. But we got to change the rest of them out. That's what being sick does to you. One nail breaks and you don't want to break your nail, so you patch up the ones that you can. Or at least that's how I do it. Patch up what I can and go from there, you know? So we patched up 2 nails. We'll have to patch up the rest this week. I was going to patch one up before the stream today. But, kind of went down the Minecraft hole and was playing a bit of Minecraft. Because I'm in the middle of building this base and I got caught up in it. And I was like, oh, wait. I'm streaming today. Gotta get off. The trap, as I like to call it. Some of these games like to trap us. Started out playing with the kids while I was sick because, well, if I can't do nails, I still want to try to keep the creative juices flowing, so why not build in Minecraft? Oh, I shouldn't have put that too close to the black because I remember what I wanted to do with that. I wanted to mix this with another color. What color did I want to mix that with? Of course, I'll never know what I do. And this is the green we're going to use for Yoda. I think this is like a good green. Kind of like this color of green. The funny thing is, until I started doing nails, I actually hated the color green. And now it's growing on me. I'm really starting to like the color green. Mind you, as a kid, I always hated the color pink and that it was associated with girls. And now I have pink. I also was a tomboy. And now I have nails. So, life just keeps changing. We just keep changing and moving with the flow. Okay, what I think I was doing, was it this color I think I was putting with it? To kind of give it more of that beige look that I want. Or that I'm going for. Because this is like not the color I wanted. I wanted it a little darker, so I thought maybe some brown with it will get that nice color for Yoda's thing. Okay, Buck, what character are we doing today? Yoda, J-Rob. We're going to do Yoda, or we're going to attempt to do Yoda. I'm just happy to finally be back in the swing of things. I hate being out for the count. So, we're gonna just attempt to do Yoda. This was the one I wanted to do. So we're tempting him. Not the pink, I want the beigey colored one again. I want it a little lighter. Flocking, yes, that's what it's called. Flocking powder. Thank you, Sandy. Brown on DC. Okay. Yeah, I just found it on Amazon the other day, and they had mostly they had red. I'm like, but I want like brown colors and like teddy bear colors, because I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a cool powder. The idea is just, I don't know if you guys are like that too, but you see something that you haven't seen before and the ideas come to you like crazy. And you're just like, I want to do this. So when I saw that, all these ideas of teddy bears and fluffiness of nails came to me. I was like, brings me back to like the younger days. I even started thinking so much as, what if we did Furbies on nails with that? At least they weren't talking. Because God knows I don't want to hear no talking Furby anymore. Tamagotchi's back, but do I want Furbies to really make a big comeback? Nope. Not anytime soon. Oh, come on, shake off. Why is it when you want things to go the way you want it, they just want to be slow? But yes, flocking powder, that's what it's called. Yes. But it's also the same it's the same material that they use in the jewelry boxes, the flocking, or velvet felt is what they call it, or whatever I was looking at. I was like, I like this. I like this a lot. And I already just went down the deep hole of cat eyes, so oops. A new avenue coming. And that's the thing, like, I was over at my next door neighbor's house because she wanted a sizing kit and wanted to learn how to use the sizing kit because she wants to get some press-ons. And I was just going, she was spiraling with me. She's like, oh, could you make this? Could you make this? And I'm like, yes, 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 and yes. And then we just started flowing more and more ideas off each other. And I was like, great. You're going to have me sitting at my desk for a while now because I have all these like hardcore rock and punk goth ideas coming out. Oh my goodness. Because she meshes well with me in that sense. She understands that my younger years I might have had a goth phase. And I still like my blacks and reds. I have some from a kit I bought on Amazon and I have no idea how to use it. I'm not sure 100% how to do it. It is fluffy fibers and that's what I like. I'm assuming you could possibly do it the same way as a sugar nail, maybe. Because I would assume to have the fluffy look, you would have to put it on the top. I haven't played with it at all because I just literally found this product. So it's on my bucket, it's in my wish list of things to buy next. But I'm assuming it kind of would work like a sugar nail. I could also see that it possibly might come off. But, just like everything else in the nail world, trial, error, and play. But I do want it, like the fluffiness of the fiber. I was just looking at teddy bears, like how cute if you're going to like a baby shower or a little 1-year-old's birthday party. Oh, I'm going to be the world's worst grandma. I can already tell. The kids will be like, hide the kids, mom's coming. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit much. Like, my grandbabies will be spoiled rotten, even if I don't want to. It will happen. But I'm obsessed with that fiber stuff, and I need to get it in my life. But that's what being sick does, even though you can't do nails because you don't want to touch the products while you're sick. You're touching the Instagram, the TikToks, the shops, the Amazon, just checking out what cool new nail things they have. You haven't tried it yet either? See, you guys have it and haven't tried it. I don't have it yet, found it, want to try it. I'm assuming you sprinkle it on top like a sugar nail. Because I would think if you, like, I know even with some of the sugar nails, sometimes I'll go over with the top coat or I'll go over with the hard gel just to kind of like seal it in. But for the fluffy look, I don't think you could do that. Like to get that fluffy look, I really think it would have to be sugared on top. Mind you, I haven't YouTubed yet. I'm just going off the logic of like common sense, I like to call it, kind of thing. I just go with the flow of it and see what happens. But that's the way I'm going to try it out when I finally get it. I'm just going to sprinkle it on top and see how it goes. If all else fails, I think what I will do is maybe do a clear gel on the top, sprinkle it in, and then cure it that way to see if it holds better. Application. Lightly dust over on cured gel or wet nail. Cure gel or wait for nail polish to dry. Gently dust off any excess powder. So pretty much just a sugar nail. Okay. That's good. Thank you for the information. I haven't bought the product yet, so I have not the slightest. But I am looking forward to it because I just, when I found that, I went absolutely crazy. I was like, oh my goodness, I want it all now. I'm sorry, I gotta clean up my brushes because a couple flyaways going on. We got it cleaned up again. There we go. I'm gonna be down to one bristle on this one soon. I'm gonna have to buy another one. Oh, the joys. Well, we are going to start off with the Yoda. The Yoda buddy. Well, let me slide my chair over because I'm not really by the paint. I think I made my shopping cart a little heavy. I think it would get gross and stay wet after you're washing your hands. Very true. Very true. But, you know where I think it might work? In the press-on world. If you're one of those people that just want to put it on for a special occasion and take them right off. In the press-on world, they might work better because then you could use them quickly. Yes, you probably still wash them a couple times while you have them on, but you could take them off. Or well, I don't know. No, it'd probably dry. Because I've spilt stuff in a jewelry box before. Right? Definitely for attention on IG, yeah. But that's like those pom-pom ones. I didn't understand those ones either because until people said they were a removable charm. But hey, everybody likes something different, so it's worth trying, I think. I just like it for the teddy bears. Like, think about Christmas time when you want to make those, like, teddy bears or those cutesy things. Oh. Which I also thought, like, getting it in white kind of would make it more snowy looking than, like, the sugar ones, possibly. But who really knows? Maybe create 3D charms and magnetics to take off. Exactly, J-Rob. Exactly. Make it on a 3D thing. That is true. Make a 3D charm and take it off, and then when you wash your hands and then put it back, that could work too. That's the thing, is that the creativity is so there. We're going with a kind of oval look, maybe. You know what? I kind of want to put it up higher. But I'm definitely for trying that product out, just because even if, like, I don't end up using that product to sell on press-ons, just for myself, where I could easily, if I don't like it or it just stays wet, I can easily take it off. That's the one perk of being your own nail tech, right? Is you get to play with things that maybe you wouldn't offer the general public. Because, we know how a lot of the general public likes to complain about things, and why give them something else to complain about? But I know today I brought over a couple of my display sets to my neighbor, and she was obsessed with the A, B, C, D, E, F, U one. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I need that set." And I said, "Well, when we figure out when you do your sizing kit, we can make those again for you in your size." Kind of want this ovally look. It's so funny, like I haven't touched nails in a week and I feel so lost already. Like I'm like, do I even remember how to do this? But I guess we do. It's like riding a bike, right? You never really forget. You just kind of have to warm up your skills again. This one might end up being a little cartoonish, but that's okay. I have brown. Ooh, you have the brown? What, the flux? Ooh, you should try it. You should try it out and let me know how it works. I still will end up buying it regardless of other people's feedback, just because I want to play with it myself. Even if someone said this product is completely garbage, I don't know. I still have to try that one for myself just because it looks so cool. I'm gonna try that, I think. Share that. I have several colors I won't ever use. Oh, so the kit came with a bunch of colors? No, but whisper me. Oh, why thank you. You don't have to do that, J-Rob. So it came with a bunch of colors? I'm just obsessed with playing with it. Like, they just look so cool. That, and I'm obsessed with finishing the Star Wars set because I'm still watching Doctor Who. And it's really making me want to do the Doctor Who set now. Like, last night I was doing the Sarah Jane. That's the Sarah Jane ones, right, babe? Mm-hmm. We're on the Sarah Jane's part. Yeah. Sorry if you hear me sniffle a little bit. Like I said, I'm still a little under the weather. Every once in a while, it seems like there's a little bubble. Ooh. I think I have like 12 fiber colors. Wow. It came with 12? That's the funny thing is I was looking on Amazon and I could only find like, I think it was, what? Red, a brown, this peachy color. But mind you, like I always say, in the States, the Amazon's a little better than in Canada. I don't think it's fair, but I'm not the companies. I am not the companies. Okay. Let's see what we kind of want to. He's kind of a little off center, so I want to bring him over this way a little bit. I'm also going to eventually later buy a new camera setup so I don't have to keep hitting my head off of it. I tend to do that quite a bit. It's kind of an oval shape. Really gotta like ride this bike and learn how to do this again. Well, he might be a little lopsided, possibly. But that's okay. It's the first nail back. It's going to take a little bit of muscle memory skills, I guess. Okay, I think that's the shape we want. But I guess most of you, the nail techs are going to start getting real busy soon because it's about to start this whole prom season. Well, I don't know, depending on where you live. Maybe yours has already started, but for us, it's mostly June is graduation month. So June is usually the nail tech's busiest month here. All the schools do June, pretty much. So it's like they're starting to come. My daughter stole the red and blue cat eye ones. She already has them on, mind you. She wore them to school today. And because they had a fire drill and they were outside, everybody was talking about her nails. I was like, well, of course they are. Have you not seen what the sunlight does to these things? Like, holy crow. Like, it's going to catch your eye regardless, even if you don't want it to. This one I kind of made an X on. I don't know why. I just felt like making an X. With blue and green over the red. And this one was blue and green and purple. No, blue and green. I can't even remember what colors I was using and playing with. But I like them. They're fun. I was thinking about doing a Mother's Day set, but then I'm like, do I really want to put Mother's Day on me when who knows if I'll have time to change them out anytime soon. But I don't know. Maybe we'll just do cat eyes this round since we did so much art the last round. Ugh. It's one of those things where you're like, maybe. But definitely today I've been down the rabbit hole of creativity. I think that's one of the problems right now with doing this Yoda, is my brain's still firing on like all these other nail designs, that it's like almost a little hard to concentrate on figuring out what shapes I'm using to do this. But it's all good. We are all good. And we are actually having some nice warm weather today. I think we're at 21 degrees Celsius today. Which, the funny thing is, yesterday we woke up with a frost warning. And now we're at 21 degrees. Mother Nature does not know what she's doing. She hasn't decided yet. Is it hot? Is it cold? Maybe we'll go with that and see from there. We will go from there. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we went from frost to literally shorts and t-shirt weather, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Mother Nature needs to make up her mind. This is why we were all sick, and I don't want to get sick no more. But the kids are pretty excited because Saturday is my son's birthday, so he's pretty excited. And then only roughly another 2 more weeks to this month, and then they're in June and they can't wait to be on summer vacation. And you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of can't wait, because I'm probably still gonna get up early, but I don't want to be waking up at 6 anymore. If I can sleep until 7, please, I will do it. Or maybe I'll still get up early, but maybe I'll have like an hour of me time before everybody else in the house wakes up. Because I need some me time, you know? I don't know about you guys, but I need some me time. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of the black. I'm going to put it over here, I think. A little bit of the black. Oh. And a bit of the green. Might need a lot more of the green, actually. That was maybe too much of a... See, when I do this with the green, right away the first thing that comes to my head is, ooh, camo! I want to do camo nails now. It's pretty crazy. Oh, I have 2 kids are grown. Well, my oldest is finishing grade 11. And my youngest is just about being done grade 5. Yes, they are old enough to get their own breakfast and do stuff, but I guess I'm kind of a boot camp mom. Or the helicopter mom. But I'm on their butts. I make sure they get up and get to school on time. No tardiness in this house. Now, mind you, last week we were all sick, so minus the husband. So luckily, he didn't have to do anything to make them go to school because, well, they were sick as well. I kind of like that green color there. Okay. You want to watch it live? You're silly. Here, you can put your nails in for a second. Your stolen nails.
No, we need my nails?
Yes.
Also, I need a crochet hook. You know where that is downstairs?
Right here in this bin is my crochet hooks. But there's the press-on she stole. You gotta be slow. You can't be fast.
I like flinging them around.
See, she stole them.
Right.
She stole them today. But you want a crochet hook?
Yeah.
Here. They're in here. Okay.
You should have a redeem points with Kayla. And then I just come downstairs and be annoying.
No one wants you to be
You
annoying.
could do it for like 10,000 channel points.
Yeah, no. Okay. We are going to... try this out. Might not like it. Who knows? A new redeem. I don't think there's a new one, but Kayla says there's a new redeem. She wants to redeem that if someone redeems it, she gets to come down and bug me. I don't know if I like that idea.
No, I help you with the nail. I do it for 5 minutes. I come down and
You're gonna do a nail. Take over my nail for 5 minutes and do it.
Yeah.
Whoa, I don't like that idea.
I wouldn't make it bad.
You know how hard it is to paint over other people's work?
I would actually try. It wouldn't be bad.
I'm not saying it'd be bad.
That's basically Yoda. Piccolo is Yoda, kind of.
You did good on Piccolo.
Exactly. Got them into one.
That's getting a little too small. Exactly. Ramon, do you want me to be pestered? I love my kids dearly, but streaming is me time. Me time without them bugging me. If that's even humanly possible, probably not. I don't, but it's funny. It is funny. No worries, Sandy. Trust me, the kids are funny. I can imagine that my streaming hours might have to change a little bit, or might have to actually make a room for my streaming and my nails, because I have a funny feeling that this summer could get a little noisy, and this is the first summer of doing these things, so who knows what's going to happen. But I can tell you already what my son will be doing. He'll be gone every day. Because last summer, every day he was out on bike or at the park. As soon as he'd wake up, he'd be like, "Can I go to the park?" And I'd be like, "No, you need to eat breakfast first. Food. Then knock your socks off. Go." Okay, maybe we'll cure that and see how this goes. Yes, Mom. Stream room. I don't think we have enough rooms to make a stream room. Thanks. But I'm just saying a stream room to be away from you guys. Because currently my stream room is the living room. The main place of the house. Of course. We're gonna tempt this a bit. I don't know how this is gonna work out 100%, but we're gonna try it. That isn't very nice, Kayla. You want to kick your brother out of the house? I had to dig out my bag of unused glitter stuff. I do have 12 fibers. If you think you can use it, I will send it whenever you get together. Oh, don't worry, J-Rob. I am the same way. But if you're not going to use it and you want to send it, no worries. I will play with it. It's one of the things I do want to play with. But I'm the same way sometimes. That's why, at first, starting the press-on business was scary, because I was like, oh, I'm offering to mail them. And already, a family member like, oh, can I have this? And I'm like, yeah, I'll mail it to you. But the way I looked at it, I kept telling myself, it's the difference of importance. Yes, the family is important, don't get it wrong. But if it's something that I know that they don't need to survive, I'm like, okay, I'll do it later. And then I'll be at the post office. I'm like, oh, I forgot to bring it. And then my husband will just say, don't worry, next time we'll bring it. But then, we all know how next time works. Next time is always next time. But obviously, if it's a job, it's a little more priority, so you kind of do it, I guess you'd say. Or at least I want to hope that's how that works. Okay, you know what? I want to cure that bottom eye because I really liked how that one went. I posted the colors and you're just okay, I'll definitely check them out after the stream. Or I might have a second now, actually. Ha ha ha. Felt so weird last week being sick and not being on Ramon's stream, not being able to check out Ray's, missing Petite Gardens. Oh my goodness. I felt so off. I was like, I'm off the streaming world. Yes, that is it, J-Rob. Those are it. They look so cool. How do you not want to play with those? Like, they just look amazing. Like, just the sheer fluffiness. But you are right. I'm a little concerned about how would the water affect them. Especially like me, I'm always doing the nails. And, like, even with nails, you're always in water, washing dishes, going to the bathroom, washing your hands. Like, I think the average person probably washes their hands almost 100 times. Oh, thank you for doing the shout out. But it's like, I wonder how that really would work with the water. It's really got me thinking. See, I was just looking at it and right away creativity struck, and I was just like, ooh, teddy bears. Ooh, like, if I wanted to do a character with a scarf, having that fluffy scarf. But you made a valid point. Water. How would water affect it? Would it take away the fuzziness? It almost makes me want to do a nail and stick it in water. But that's how we experiment, right? And sometimes that's how happy accidents happen. Sometimes that's how we get most of our creative juices flowing. It's happy accidents. I guess it's not just kids we call happy accidents, but, There are other happy accidents. And when it happens to nails and you come up with something cool, it's like a really big happy accident. Okay, that one, you know what? I don't like that. Too young to understand. Yeah, right, I'm sure you understand exactly what I'm saying. I forgot you were here. Last couple times you disappeared. But something I wouldn't say in front of you anyways, so. You have to remember, you're almost an adult. Even though you will always be my baby, I understand that, you know how the world works more and more. Okay, we are trying to do some new technique that I've never done before to kind of give it this look, but we're going to see how it turns out. Oh, hello, H-Town. Welcome in. Yes, I understand, Mom. Of course you do. Oh, speaking of that, Kayla, you need to collect the nail buddies from the nail posse, as I'm going to call it, so I can give them to your dad so he can get them to the right size so I can put them in on Twitch. So we can get all our new emotes up and going. That's the one thing I realized today. I'm like, I still only have the one, even though I know the kids made them all. I just haven't gotten to them. So I have to go get them finished in the right size so we can get them up there for you guys to play with. Well, I even want to play with them. The first day I went on to a DJ stream that I listened to, and he always has the emojis dancing in the background, so I was on there looking at the emojis. Okay, I'm going to tighten up that black after. You can shout out Petite Gardens and Arrays if you know their ones. And I guess you could do Kayla. The husband, he hasn't really been streaming lately. Well, he streamed Minecraft a little bit the other day, but he's not really into it. And like I said, sorry if I'm still a little sniffly. every once in a while. It's like a little bit bugs you, you know. But yes, I like Petite Garden's cooking. If you don't know Petite Garden, go there and check it out. Usually Saturdays she cooks something, and it's always something amazing. Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. I just gotta mute my mic for a second. Okay, that's better. Had a tickle in my nose and didn't want to sneeze. On cam. Thank you. They aren't showing that it's clickable for me. Oh, it's not showing? Oh. Oh, the dog's in the background. That must have been Milo. Rose is still lying down. She did a shout out. It popped up here that it was clickable. I don't know if it's popping up on stream. I don't have my stream up. Of course not, because I haven't tried. Oh, I haven't tried it with this computer yet. I've tried it with the old one, but that's what would crash it. Maybe when I put in. It's when you do the shout outs. When she did the shout out, it's supposed to pop up with little hearts so people can do it. If not, I'm gonna have to do the back end. Maybe I'll have to check it out. I'll have to rewatch the stream and try it off the back end. Actually, I don't think it shows on the stream, but we'll see. You know what? That's too light. These are like jelly. So this is a glow in the dark one, but it's more like a jelly look. So I might have to mix it because it's not really. It might work. It might. It might. That might be a little too much on that one. We're working with it. Seeing how it goes. Because like I said, here we like to experiment with things. Or at least I always like to experiment with things. You know what, we might do this a darker pink and go with the green again. Just because that's just how I feel it's going to work out right now. We want it to kind of come like this, maybe. Like I always say, happy accidents. I think, you know what? I think it'll be easier to do it pink and then do the green over it. That's what I think. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, we're experimenting today with different things. We're going to see. So far, this is what we got going on. I even went to Sheila's channel and hit shared so I could copy the link to the page. Well, it says shout out was given, so it's showing up here on mine. Do you, or you're not on?
No, it's not showing up because the thing is, yeah, it says it's showing up here in the chat. Yeah, right here. Join us in front of
No, you're in the dashboard in the actual stream. Oh, it's there? You can click it there? Oh, because yours is black. It's he sees it. So Kayla says it sees it, and show me your KDR sees it. So maybe it's just something on your end not showing up for some reason. It's interesting. Twitch likes to be twitchy. We'll figure it out. One step at a time. We're still learning all this together. We're gonna come up here maybe a little bit with this pinky color. The pink undertone. I might have to add more to the green at the top, but kind of like this for now. We're gonna check it out, try things. Oh, it's not making it clickable to the page? Oh, okay. Well, we'll definitely look into it after the stream, see what we can do. I know like, hitting the follow button, it should let you follow it automatically. Because I know sometimes when I'm on the channel, I follow it, but then I just go check it out later. So I haven't really seen like the transfer over before, so we'll look into it and see what it is about. Because I haven't really done that. I just learned how to do the shadows, what was it, a couple weeks ago now? But then a couple of people are showing me new things to do and new things that you can add. And like I said, I got the kids to do the emojis, so the emojis are coming. Hopefully, maybe by the end of this week, I'll have the husband have them all ready so I can put them into Twitch and get them approved. It usually takes a couple days to possibly a week for them to approve them. That's the worst part, is the waiting. Because see, if I had that flux powder right now, oh my goodness, the fur flux, I'd be using this on this Yoda picture because I like that, it's like that fluffy area around the jacket. Oh, but I have thought of something I'm going to do for that. And oh, that's in curing. Oh, of course I said that and then it stops curing. Ha 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 ha. I wanted to see what I have in my magic bin. You know, the funny thing is I realized I don't have very much brown sparkles. So I think that might be one I need to get in on later. Don't want that one. I don't want black. I kind of... Do I have that in a small... No, that's too bright. Yeah. Ooh, maybe this one? Ooh, maybe this. Okay, maybe that. We're digging into the Barney bag. And this is when I say Barney bag, this is the Barney bag. The Barney bag of beautiful stuff. Look at all those pretty sparkles. This was the Christmas mix we made. The kids. And this one was the one we made for our pumpkin. Oh, you can't really see it that well. See, that's what I don't like. This is like a neon orange, but the camera's not picking it up as a neon orange. Yeah, camera doesn't like me. Thank you for the shout out. I just thought, no worries. Like I was saying earlier, missing the streams last week, I was off. I felt so off. But this is what we're going to do today. Ready, guys? Experiment! Because you know how I love to do experiments. So, because this has kind of like the flux fur, or whatever you want to call it, look for the top of Yoda. Like, you know how like, oh, I forget what even the style of this jacket was called. But we all know what it is when you had that tan jacket with a little bit of fur at the top and around the arms. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make our own little fluffiness. We're going to take a little bit of this. because we don't want it to be that bright. So we're going to take a little bit of this color, which I like. It's kind of like a sandy color. You're getting fancy today, right? We're experimenting with Yoda. We're getting fancy. That's the whole point of this channel, is we experiment and have fun together, right? And then we're going to take some acrylic powder. Kind of like when I do like sweater nails. Who knows? This could backfire completely, but hey! It's worth the try. It's kind of looking a little sandy like I want it, but I almost want... Where is it? The white is almost too light, so maybe I'll add a little bit of the... That was the clear, right? I better have put the clear in there, because that would have been stupid. That was white. Oh, that's why it turned out like that. See? Experimenting. But that's okay. We'll grab a little bit of the pink as well. We'll grab a little bit of the pink as well. We are getting fancy, or we're going to try something. We're going to get messy. I might have to add more, but we're going to see. We're going to see what we get today in the nail kitchen, I guess we'll call it. We're not like the petite garden kitchen where we're getting yummy food. We don't want to ingest any of this. Mind you, I have ingested quite a bit of nail polish over the years. Not by choice, because I have horrible habits. Okay, let's see. Kind of looks a little fluffy and furry. Hello, Nail Artistry by Kay. Thank you for joining in. I think I want to add a little bit more to it to make it a little more browny. A little more of that sparkle, even though I just threw it up in the case. Come back down. We're experimenting. We got acrylic powder and sparkles put in here. Yoda's gonna look bougie. Hey, we experimented when we did Mandalorian by putting my silver sparkle in with it. It kind of gave it that look of metal. So we're experimenting again, because that's what we do here. We experiment so you don't have to. I'll make the mistakes for you. That, or we'll have happy accidents. You know what? I want a little more than that. I might have to start re-upping on some of these. Oh, wrong cover for the wrong thing. Whoop, that could have been a big accident. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're speaking my language, Sparkles. Right? Well, then, I guess you must have missed it at the beginning, but not at the beginning, a few minutes ago when I was finding my sparkles, but here you go. Here's as sparkly as you can get. Oh, my sparkles. With obviously my YN pink, my YN space. That one was Doctor Who inspired. This was my birthday mix. And the gunmetal, because I really like those gunmetals. And this was Kayla's birthday mix, which is all the purples they own. Crazy. And whatever else I find besides the kitchen sink that goes in that bin. Okay, so we added that into here. Let's see what we get. Let's see. Is this the color that we're looking for? Fingers crossed. I love Kayla's mix. That was for her 16th birthday. I was trying to remember. I'm like, wait, how old was the kid then? That was her sweet 16th birthday gift. Sparkles made by Tracy. She wanted a Chef's Choice by Tracy. Well, not a Chef's Choice, but a thing. Wow, Mom. Well, it's the truth. It was your sweet 16th birthday. I was getting sparkles, and you're like, but I want one. So I knew purple was your favorite color. I hit 73k points. Woohoo! You're almost there. You're going to be buying a lot of stuff then. So if you hit 73 today, it's 75, right, for the gift card? So You only got 2K. That's an extreme. And here's the great part. I think that's perfect little beige so it's that we're looking for. Hopefully it turns out the way I want it to, but we're experimenting. We'll see. That's cool, actually. It's the first time I've mixed acrylic powder and sparkles together, because I don't do acrylics. Also, it was a surprise for me. Yes, I didn't tell you were getting it. 75. That's what I was just going to say. The Glitterathon is right around the corner, so you get to rack up the points again. Oh, that's so amazing. Okay, let's put this to the side so we know to use that. That is so amazing. Trust me. We all want the gift cards, right? So we came in with this. Now we're going to tighten this up a little bit. Because we don't want all this here. We kind of want it like to fade out some of the pink, but not all of it. So we're just going to blotch as I call it. Ow, camera to head again. I definitely need to invest in a better setup. What I like to do now, I know it can put fur in, it can do a million things, but this is just one of the things I like to do. And it's okay. Everybody has their ways of experimenting with things. But what I like to do is I like to kind of cover this in. Again, I know it's like, seems like, oh, but you just did that all in pink just to do it over. But not really. So, this is what I do. We're trying to get Yoda's little pink on his face. Oh, you got the gift card too, Nail Artistry? Good job. I actually have 85 points. I was going to redeem the gift card, but I saw that it says US only. So I want to double check before I click on that, because I don't want to waste my points. You just call the... Yeah, well, we have to call them anyways for their orders. That's the joy about being Canadian, right? The bundle and the fiber gel. Did they show... I heard them showing the colors, but like I was kind of just lurking and busy at the time because my next door neighbor was talking, like wanted to know about things. I want to get a sponge, actually. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. I want to see that's what I was going to say. Did they show the bundles? Because I want to know what's in this week's bundle. You know, to be honest, last month's bundle didn't intrigue me as much as the bundle before it. The bundle before it, that one really intrigued me. But that's the thing. That's why it drives me nuts that everyone's on there like complaining about things with the people, like, oh, blah blah, and then calling in and like, oh, I didn't want this color, I don't want that. Not everything is for everybody. Everybody has different tastes. So like, if this bundle didn't suit you, maybe the next one will. Like, just like the funny saying I say to people all the time when they're like, oh, when they complain about something, I'm like, well, the world does not revolve around you. We're not moving heaven and earth for you. So, you know, if you don't like it, don't buy it. That's like I tell people, if you don't like me, don't talk to me. I really don't care. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're going to hurt my feelings by talking my ear off and complaining. Okay, we're going to come in with the sponge because maybe that'll work for the look I'm looking for. Or maybe it won't. We'll see. I prefer gel in the pots. Okay. See, like I said, everybody... The bundle before really intrigued me. But this one was like, wasn't my cup of tea at the time. I agree. I didn't like the fiber gel in the pot as much as in the bottle. It's a thinner. Really? Because like they keep saying that it's the same consistency. So, but I've tried neither of them, so I can't speak on that behalf at all. We're gonna come in here. Yeah, I like pot. Like, that's the thing. If it's not in a pot, this is what happens. If it's in a pot, I do like it for nail art. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't like pots and hand brushing, like the whole nail. I find that when I use the brush, I get more streaky lines and all that nonsense. So, like, for certain things, I do prefer a pot. For other things, I prefer the nail brush itself. It's not getting the look I want. Of course not. So, this is called experimenting. So, we can take it off. You know what? Maybe this is how we do it. That's how we do it. Brush it on. This brush might be too big, though. But I do like that a bit better. I do like that a little better. But almost not enough. I bought white empty pots so I could in the bottles. Okay. That's the thing. It's like that's like everybody has their preference, and nobody's right and nobody's wrong. That's like I tell the kids, like it's okay if you don't like something and somebody else does. It is okay. That's the beauty of them selling, right? Is the Mother's Day stream still happening? When is Mother's Day? Sunday. Which Sunday is it? I don't even know. It's funny. It's Mother's Day. It's supposed to be a special day to me. When is Mother's Day? Is it this Sunday or next Sunday? I don't even know. I haven't looked at the calendar. I was sick last week. It threw me all off. I was sick. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. You know what? Maybe I'll use this one. It's the 14th, so the day after my son's birthday. So it's this weekend. Okay. It's this Sunday. Okay. Yeah, funny story. My son was actually born on Mother's Day. Don't fall in the thing. I got up thinking, oh, I will have last Mother's Day with one kid. Nope. When I woke up, somebody decided, hey, did you say it was Mother's Day? I want to come into the world. Ooh, I kind of like this now. Okay, this is what I wanted. Ooh, this is what I wanted. Now we have a bit more of the pinky tones in them. Ooh, I like it. Cure it before I change my mind. It is the greatest gift, but you know, being in the hospital at, what was it, 8 in the morning till 8 at night for him to come out was not so fun. And the fact that my daughter came for the morning, but at the time she was 5 turning 6, and she was not having it. she was like, eh. So I had to let her go with grandma for a bit. But then she wanted to come back, and then she was hoping her brother was going to be there, but technically visiting, like, he wasn't born till like 8 at night, so technically she was home in bed when he was born. But hey, that's what happens. He stole my last Mother's Day. Yeah, well, he kind of did, but, he was like, excuse me, I'm part of this family too. I want to join in all the festivities. Ooh, what did I miss? No way, J-Rob. You also are addicted to the monomer. Yeah, allergic, and a pretty big difference there. Woman, read properly. So you didn't know that until you started school. So you only do gel nails on yourself, I'm assuming. Nose floppy. Wow. Yeah, see, I do gel. I only play with the acrylic. Literally, I only bought acrylic powder, and I didn't even buy like the Young Nails brand. I just bought whatever I could find on Amazon, to be honest, because I just wanted it for the winter sweaters. So that's what I went with, just because I wanted to make winter sweaters nails. You know what? I almost want to do that one more time. What brush was I using? This one. I can fix the black after. That's what we want. Okay. Well, this is why I like this little community chat that we have going on here. We're all just helping out each other and just, vibing and sharing experiences and helpfulness. And that's what I like. I like the fact that, no one's better than the other person. We're just all here to, be nice. So I appreciate you guys all for coming in and keeping this community so nice. I try my best to stay positive all the time, even though I know personally that can be the hardest. Bro, I'm crochet god. Really? How many? I couldn't even get you to do a chain the last time. When you sat down with me. Mind you, I couldn't even... My grandmother tried to teach me crocheting too all the time. Never understood it. Couldn't grasp the concept of it. At 25 years old, I decided to sit down. Sat in front of YouTube, because we all know YouTube teaches us everything, right? Sat down and self-taught myself how to crochet. Since then, I barely pick up knitting needles because I like the fact that I can put it down and I don't lose a stitch. Every time I put down my knitting needles, even though I make sure it's all on the one needle, and I ball it up nicely so it doesn't fall off, I always have problems. That's my little rant on crochet. So acrylic powder is monomer. Oh, so they're the same. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought the powder and the water were two separate chemicals. Well, water is liquid. I don't know. Whatever. That sucks. Well, I hope you can still pass school and get qualified. That's the thing is. That's the one thing. Here in Canada, I do not have to be in a school to do it. You can go to school. There's Cosmos School. I can still go to school to do some things, but we don't require that. So hopefully you can still pass and get it. At least I hope so. Well, you'll have to show me after, Kayla, what you learned to craft. Okay, we're gonna... Well, I guess my son is having a play date because he didn't come home yet. Boys. They will be boys. Yesterday he went to his friend's house. This morning I asked him, "Where's your water bottle?" when I'm trying to get him ready for school. "Oh, I left it on my friend's counter." I was like, oh boy. Well, guess what? Guess who's taking a plastic water bottle to school? Because you already lost your spare one. And I'm not buying new ones at the end of the year. If it was the beginning of the year, then obviously I would. But, like, literally there's a month left, and I'm going to buy them new ones for September anyways. So it's like, I'm not doing that now. There's only a month left of school. Okay. So you should take the nail course, child. Our school, the school my sister went to, I went there for 1 year just because I needed 6 more credits to graduate, and it was closer to the house. But their school, they offered Cosmo, so you learned hair and nails in their high school. So maybe you should take that course. Learn how to do some nails. Crocheting too. What was the last thing I crocheted? A hat the other day. Which then my sister called me and now she wants 2 infant hats. So I'm like, oh, when I get time. And that's the one thing. I was a nail biter. So when I had to do hats this year, having nails like pretty darn long, I was like, ooh, my nails were getting stuck. And I was like, I think I have to relearn how to crochet with my nails. And then I got fed up enough that I was like, okay, time to cut them shorter. So I cut them to like this length, which is what I'm cutting them to now because this nail does that ski slope down. So like when you were here, it was coming up like to here. So I cut this one back. But now I have to, when I redo all these, I got to cut it to make them the same length. Because right now, the new nail is the same length as the grow out. But to make it even, I'm going to have to chop off a chunk of each nail now. Well, so even with gloves, does it affect you too? Because maybe if you can at least like change out your gloves every 5 minutes, have fresh gloves, just as long as you can do the state board. That's all that matters is getting the state board. After that, you never really have to touch acrylic. Koopa. That sounds like a cool name for a brand. Trying to regrow my nails. Yeah, that's the thing. I cut these short a little while ago and then too short. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so used to having long nails. I don't know what I'm doing. So then I was like, I'm never cutting them this short again. But every so often, I still do it. Every so often, I still come in for some short nails. Just because I kind of need to. Just for like crocheting purposes, or the bigger one, playing a video game with the kids. Because I use computer and mouse for playing. And sometimes I get because W is the walk button, and I'll get my finger stuck in there, and here I am walking off a cliff or walking into lava. the fun things, So every so often I'm like, okay, enough of getting my fingers stuck in the keys. It's time to cut them short. But then my kids and my husband, they have the button keyboards. They're like, get one of those, then your nails won't get stuck in it. The clicking drives me nuts. I'd rather cut my nails short than hear every time I'm doing something. I've been into the do 10 keys all day. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's some people that will grow out the one hand and then like have nothing, like stubs on this hand, and I'm like, and then there's some people that they'll do the gel overlay on their non-dominant hand, and then on their dominant hand they put on press-ons, which is so hilarious because I can't tell if it's a press-on or if it's gel or acrylic. So like they must be doing some real good jobs. Your nails get stuck from time to time too, Kayla. I think that's what us women have to deal with sometimes. Hey, whatever works, right? But like, if anybody, like, unless you are some kind of super powered person, I can't tell the difference. To be honest, I can't tell if you're wearing acrylic, gel, or anything in between, really. Like, sometimes it's hard to tell. There's a few people I know that wear press-ons on one hand and do gel or acrylic on the other one. And sometimes when I look at both their hands together, I'm like, you honestly can't tell that that's a press-on. Like, good on you. That's the one thing I always like, oh, I have to have the same because it won't look good. But then you learn there are secrets. And some people hold their secrets close. I'm not about holding secrets. I will tell everybody all my secrets. Because I want everybody to be the best that they can be. So I don't care. Like, if I make something, if I create something from scratch, and I'm the first person to do it, I don't care about being patent or making all this money. I rather just share it with everybody and everybody copy. That's the one thing that, like, even in the crochet world, that drives me nuts. It's like, people are like, oh, you have to buy my pattern, and then you can't sell it. And it's like, but at the end of the day, can you make, say if everybody in the world wanted that, could you make it? No. It'd be better if other people could make it too and sell it, because you're reaching a broader audience. Yeah, you get credit for making it, but like, I don't know why people just want to make money off things. That's my other rant. Sorry, you guys are getting all my rants today. You're getting them all. Guess a week of not being able to, being sick and not being able to vent. I'm like having word vomit. Well, we'll see how we end up liking this. We might try and tone it down a bit. Actually, I think I might end up toning this down a little bit. We'll see. Part of me wants to redo that. Part of me is double guessing everything, like always. Okay. This is looking a little derpy, but we're going with it. Because I want to try some things to it. I'm having an interesting read between J-Rob and Sandy in the comparison. I'm learning a lot from you guys today. I need some more of that green. Where is that green? Because we've been using it. Okay. Come on, come off the brush. We don't want too much on it. We're gonna kind of bring that up more. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of people I see doing that duo state stuff. Some people have Florida and somewhere else, I guess because that's where they vacation and they want to do nails or something. But I see a lot of people doing like they're licensed in more than one state, which I think is interesting. I don't know what my husband's yelling at, but have you heard that? That's him. Oh, almost went to the wrong color there. Okay. I wanted to thin this out a little. Okay. We're gonna. Because we tried to go a little fancier. This one's a little more wonky looking, but hoping I can bring it back. Oh, I know I probably can. Let's be real. Okay. What's this game? I can imagine what you're attempting to do. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna redo this. This is what we do here. We redo things. Okay, what I'm going to do is fix this up on this corner. Oh, I feel like this nail's going a little crooked on me. Okay. Okay. What else? Whatever, we're gonna make this work. Sorry guys, first day back and I'm not too happy with the way this is turning out, but I'm still giving it a go. It'll be fine. That's what I get for trying to add the pink in. I should have just made them green. But it's okay. We got this. As long as he has his ears, he'll be fine. Okay. We're just gonna maybe add his ears in and go from there. Gotta get water. Trust the process, correct, right? Trust the process. I'm trying to learn on more on the highlighting and challenging myself to like try new things. So I don't really care too much if it doesn't turn out the way I want it to. The point is I learned something from it, and that's all that matters to me. But you know, I'll always have things that I like and dislike about every set, it seems like so far on the Star Wars set, this one is my favorite. But mind you, that's 3 nails in. But it's okay. We all have our favorites. I just know that, say, if I'm still doing nails 5 years from now, it'll definitely be interesting to redo one of these and see how much it's changed. How much it's changed. The problem is, too, I'm looking at a 3D Yoda. I should have, most of the time when I'm doing picture. I tried to find like a 2D picture, but I just liked how the cuteness of this 3D guy, and I think that's the problem. Is I'm seeing 3D in my head, and it's not going the way I want it to. But it's all good. It's worth it. Then we're gonna. Oh, we didn't leave too much room for his ears, but oops. All good. It's all good. We learn the process, right? Oh, I just put my hand in and smudged it, of course. This is where we're at so far. It's looking a little on the cute side, a little on the derpy side, and that's all that matters. It's looking good. Why, thank you. I have a second day baby, a 2D baby Yoda if you want it. Maybe next time. I just was looking at this one, Kayla, but thank you. Maybe from now on, after putting the 3D one up, I will stick to 2D ones. But hey, we're learning, right? We're learning. But I just like this guy. He looks so cute. Hopefully I don't ruin my camera, but let's see. There. See, he's cute. That's what my reference is. Hopefully you saw it. Hopefully I didn't destroy my camera in the process. As I ruin everything. But he's such a cute little one, and he has like these. I think it's because I wanted to get the pink tones in his face. If I just left him green, it wouldn't have been as traumatic. But whatever. We're just gonna have fun. Because that's what we do. We have fun here. Or at least I hope you guys have fun here. I know you guys make me have fun. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, zoned out for a second. Totally missed the spot. Depth perception is off a little. I blame that on the sickness. No, I'm joking. Okay. That's where we're at so far.
Yeah, looks like somebody does it.
Okay, cure that. Alright, y'all, I gotta go, but it's been nice to chat with you. I'll see you in the next stream. For sure. Thank you for stopping by, Kay. Hope you have a fantastic nail week. Yoda is looking adorable. He's slowly coming together. The process is coming. I'm interested to see how our little powder experiment is going to turn out too. That's why I tried to make his head so far up so we could fit the jacket on. But we will see what we accomplish today with this experiment. He's an experimental nail. I'm not looking like before. I was trying to make the Star Wars as legitimate as possible, but I think we're just gonna continue this Star Wars journey with a little bit of experimenting. Because I just feel like experimenting a little bit on this set. I don't know why. Probably, I think I know why I want to actually. I shouldn't lie, okay? I know why I want to experiment on this set. Because I know that some of these ideas that I'm having are going to work with the Doctor Who nails. And I don't want to try on that set because I want that set to turn out good. I'm a more Doctor Who fan than I am a Star Wars fan. So I'll experiment with these ones. So that way I can do it for the Doctor Who. Yeah, I was looking at all the entries today because I was sick all week and totally missed some stuff. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh, that's right. I got to do my favorite art supplies. But I don't even know what I'm going to pick. That's the joke. We're going to just make somewhat of a neck here, I think, first.
So you said you want both of them.
I don't know what we got here. So it should work. And we kind of want secure that. Yeah, trust me, like art supplies. Do I pick every nail brush? Do I pick my lovely nail brush? Do I pick my lovely polishes? Do I pick the watercolor paints? Like, there's just so many options. Oh, my husband got this from his IT thing he went to yesterday, conference. This is the new thing on my desk. And then I was like, ooh, I want to do like sea nails. So this is the new nail mascot. No, Koopas will always be the nail mascot, but he's on my desk now just because I like him. I am an ocean person. So now he sits on my lamp looking at me. Well, actually, I don't know. It's like him and the Dalek are having like eye contact. I don't know who's gonna... He's gonna laser the shark. The shark's gonna eat him. I don't know. I want to steal him. No, you don't get to steal him. I stole him from your dad, and I haven't even had it 24 hours. Actually, it's a lie. He just got home around this time yesterday, so I've had it for 24 hours. But no, you're not getting it. Nice try. I'm really liking this in the looking at this in the camera. I really like these cat eyes. Maybe I should have did Yoda and cat eyes. No, that's just too much. That's just too much overthinking at this point. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. We want kind of the pink, maybe. Nope. Some ocean with some waves and sharks on a nail would be cute, maybe with some seashells on top, right? Like now that we're getting into like the more nicer weather, it's like, do I want to? I kind of do. Okay, maybe we're gonna kind of go with that. I think let's cure that first. Be right back. I was like, no worries. I like that idea. Some ocean with waves. I've seen a few people from the Young Nails groups on one of the things do them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're amazing. Sorry, I had to rejoin. My cell internet has been so slow. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's like my next door neighbor. She was trying to show me. We were, besides going through nails, we were going down tiny homes. And she was trying to show me on her computer, and her computer was taking forever to load. And I was like, the funny thing is, we had Rogers just like her, what was it? Probably had Bell now 3 months, because I switched to Bell. And I was like, yeah, she's like, I want to, but they all have the same problem. I'm like, actually, we haven't had a problem with Bell, but for some reason in the area we live in, Rogers keeps going down. And my husband works in IT. He can't afford to be down. So it's like, he makes all the internet choices. I just get stuck with whatever he chooses. Because you're lucky I know how to turn on a computer. But we're working on Yoda. I know he looks a little derpy right now, but he'll come together, I promise. He will come together. Or at least I like to think he will. It's funny because right now the song just popped in my head. Come together right now. And no, I do not sing. Well, actually, it's a lie. I sing, but just to annoy my kids. Oh, sounds like the husband's catching my cold. He better not give it back, because I don't want it back. At home, fast and normal, but when I'm at slow states, maybe. Rain, yeah. If Rain does that. Yoda's so cute. I've never seen any Star Wars movies, but I know some of the characters because of all the marketing everywhere. Right? I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I've tried to watch it here and there. The Mandalorian part was good. I like The Mandalorian. That kind of got me back into it a bit. That got me into it a little bit, but it's like, I must say he's one of Yoda is an interesting guy. Now you know what? I kind of don't like his. Of course, I do this to myself all the time. You know, I'll cure that and then decide. Cure and decide. I'm a fan, but I haven't rewatched the old ones in a very long time. Yeah, see, I'm a Doctor Who fan and an anime fan. Not so much Star Wars. But funny thing is, everybody likes Star Wars, and I like Star Trek. Like as a kid, I don't know if it was like the robotic parts of it or what it was that I didn't like that didn't like captivate me right away. But Star Trek, I guess being human people, I don't know, it captivated me more. But I also liked watching very, you know, a lot of other things. So hello, Manuel. Thank you for stopping by. You got the popcorns. But oh, what is it called? What is it called? The A-Team. Oh, I love the A-Team. That was one of my go-tos. That I've seen Star Trek. Right? It's like, but the funny thing is, I saw it pop up on one of the things that I could like to watch it, and I was like, I should watch it as an adult. There's just some things that you have to rewatch, you know, as an adult. And I haven't done it yet. Like, I've watched a lot of the old cartoons as an adult. And it's so funny because, like, I don't believe in what social media tells us. This is my own opinion. Don't take offense to it, anybody. But, you know, everyone's like, oh, the TVs are brainwashing the kids or whatever. Dude, some of the innuendos they had in these kids' cartoons back then. Either I was a dumb kid, or I just liked it for the cute characters, because I didn't catch any of those things until I was an adult. And now that I watch them, I'm like, oh, interesting. I did not know that. One of those I did not know. Okay, you know what? The mouth is too close to the eye, so we're going to do some patchwork here, as always. We are all about patchwork. We're all about the patchwork. Yes, I'm brainwashed. You're brainwashing me. Well, unfortunately, you have the lovely pleasure of being my child. Therefore, you will end up being a lot brainwashed. When you have a mother like me, you know, you're going to end up with a little bit of brainwash. It's okay, because you'll remember it. Bugs Bunny has many of those, right? Bugs Bunny. Dude, I did not catch Pepe Le Pew when I was a kid, okay? Now I'm watching Pepe Le Pew as an adult, and I'm like, why was my parents letting me watch this thing? And then there's some characters that are very narcissistic, and I'm like, wow. And yet that was my favorite character. What does that say about me? You know, it's like, things in adults' eyes and kids' eyes are totally different. Unless your kid's a genius, I don't think they're taking from the cartoons what we think they're taking from the cartoons. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some smart kids out there. But, I don't know about being brainwashed. No, but yes, well, he's a smart kid and a smart butt at the same time. The kid knows, okay? The kid knows. And I can't even fault him for it because he uses things in the right context. So, there's sometimes that all I can do is laugh at the poor kid. And then at the same time, I'm like, oh, wait, but you're the bad parent now because you're laughing at your kid, and that's kind of inappropriate. But, you know, what can you do? Okay, we fixed that up a little bit. We're gonna come in here with maybe a little pink line maybe. We'll see. I hope this turns out the way I think it will. If not, it's okay. Because the main part is we had fun. I know at least I'm having fun here. Okay. We kind of want this little. Oh my goodness. It's somewhat turning out. Okay. We'll clear that. This is where we're at. We'll see how it all comes together right now. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I did not catch half of that stuff. And now I'm rewatching it with the kids, and they're like, and I'm almost pulling the same thing as my parents. Ooh, maybe you shouldn't be watching this. But then I keep thinking, you know, when I was a kid, I didn't catch that. So what makes me think they're going to catch it? They are my kids. But then you think, oh, well, kids are now smarter than we were back then. But at the same time, are they? Are they? Or are they just us reincarnated? Because I swear, sometimes I'm looking at a little old me. Okay. I think these two will blend well together. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, that'll work. It'll work. I'm sure it will. Well, I need your advice on streaming things if you don't mind. On streaming what? I don't know. What advice do you need? It's funny. When I'm streaming, you ask me all these questions. All day on a weekend, you're up in your room and I have to bawl at you to come to me. Kids are going to see stuff. I think better to watch with the parent and they can ask questions. That is true. That is true because, like, we had an incident when my daughter was, I don't know what grade she was in. I think she would have been in grade 6 or 7 at the time. 6, okay. And the principal was talking about, you know, being polite and certain words that you don't use in the school, and you know, she was saying these words and dropping the words, like the "cu." I'm not gonna finish the sentence word, and the female dog. Trying to keep this as nice and plenty, but like I say these words in actuality because when she came home, I had to. She wouldn't tell me what was going on, and I'm seeing it because social media nowadays. We all on Facebook and stuff, so we have the Facebook group for the school. And I'm seeing all these parents complaining about what went down, and I'm trying to figure it out because they haven't told me. And then I'm talking to her. She's like, "I can't say they're bad words, Mom," and I'm like, "No, they're bad words, yes, but right now I'm asking you what happened, so please tell me what those bad words are. You won't get in trouble. Like right now, you can freely say them because you're telling me what this teacher, like the principal of the school, said, because I need to know. And when she told me, I was like, okay, I can see why parents are uptight. Because normally I just think it's parents, being a little extra too soft because, everybody gets a participation medal nowadays instead of like, you did a good job, you actually get a reward for something. And yet again, if I've offended anybody, I'm sorry. This is just my personal thing. But it was, I don't even know how to say it, but it was like crazy. When she told me and came home, and I was like, okay, the parents have a fair warning to be this upset. The principal using those words? Yes, in a child's assembly. Primary, kindergarten to grade 8. It was the grade 6 to 8 assembly. She got fired, mind you. Yeah, we got her fired. It also made all the news in the whole province of Ontario. Oh, it was brilliant. But I needed my daughter to tell me the words, and she didn't want to tell me them because they were bad. She knows they're bad words. I'm not supposed to say them. But I'm like, how am I supposed to know if the principal's supposed to get in trouble if you don't tell me? So it was like a shy kid telling you these things. And I was like, it's okay. You have my full permission. You know what? I just realized this color is too much the same color as the base of the nail. So I think we're going to have to darken that up. I think we're going to change that color out now. Oops. Whoa, that's a terrible person. I love when kids are the way sweet when they're young, right? They're so sweet when they're young. And she didn't want to tell me anything because she didn't want to get her principal in trouble. But I was like, I don't care what adult this is. I will hurt somebody. Do I still have said permission? Listen, what you do when you are an adult and out of my house has your own repercussions. They do not fall on me. Little kids say, right? That is so true. I like it when especially the little kids, when they're just learning to talk, and they're trying to say something like snot, but they're saying, it's not. And you're like, it's not? What? It's not the time to go? They're like, no, my nose. Like the broken barrier. Oh, kids say that. That's why I like the show. The kids say the darndest things. Don't wow me, child. Oh wait, I'm like, am I in the camera? That's the one thing I still have to always remember. Camera. Okay, we are going to kind of go like this. We want to kind of come down like this. I keep saying it's not it. This thing, it sounds like snot. Yes, it does. That's what my cousin used to always say too. I used to always laugh at her because she'd always be like, "It's not," but it always said in like snot. So I was always like, "What? Snot?" She's like, "No, it's not." And I'm like, "What? I don't understand you." Until she realized that we were just poking fun of her at that time. Then things changed a little. This one might be a little on the derpy side, sorry guys, but I'm getting back into the things. We're just gonna use that I was sick as the crutch. No, like I tell the kids, there's no excuse. It's just sometimes you try new things and it doesn't work out, and that's okay. Okay, what we're doing here. It's supposed to be Baby Yoda, and he's kind of looking a little old because I put these lines in, but oh well. As long as we can tell it's Yoda, I guess that's all that really matters. Okay. I want to kind of fix this one up. It's going to kind of come out like this a bit. Okay. Oh my gosh, don't sneeze, please. No, please. Sorry, guys. I know, I'm being a tragic mess today. It's okay. Okay. Now, I want to do this. We're experimenting. Remember what I said, guys. We're experimenting with Yoda. Experiment time, come on. Experiment with sparkles. Experiment with making a mess. Oh, that's what I was going to do today. I took out the bacon, I took out chicken. I wanted to make chicken bacon burgers, and I forgot to tell the husband to pick up some burgers. Yeah, we'll tell him later. It'll be our secret. What I have to do, too, is I have to start getting one of those dusty brushes, because I'm just using whatever I've got here. Which today is going to be... Where is my pigment powder brush? There we go. My old pigment powder brush. This is the one I use for powders and stuff. Trying to use the same one. That way. This is going to be a fun. So I want to make chicken bacon burgers instead of a beef burger tonight. Pork was on sale the other day, so I made pork meatballs instead of beef meatballs. I could taste the difference. My kids and my husband, not so much. And I was like, well, it's good because pork was cheap. Hubby just came home with Arby's. No! I had a Burton bought pork rib sandwich with... Do Arby's still do the... oh my god, what was the one I used to always get? Beef cheddar? They still do the beef cheddar? We don't even have them up here anymore. It's so sad. Oh, that was my go-to sandwiches. I could eat like 3 or 4 of those when I was younger. Those were my favorite. Okay, I'm just going to brush this off cam because I don't want to get it all in the thing. Well, we kind of got that furry look. It kind of worked. I kind of like it. Ooh, I kind of like it. Oh, okay. I get that without the onion bun. Oh, see, that's all about the onion bun for me. That's okay. We'd be opposites. We'd be opposites. Okay, what I want to do now is we want to kind of outline this one a bit. Oh, I'm really liking this effect. I might be using this. This is why I said I wanted to experiment with this, because I might use this on the Daleks or the Weeping Angel. This effect, because I'm really liking it. I think I need to go. I think it's time to hit up the dollar store to see what other sparkles I can get. Possibly could do it, but this is a little bit of a sparkle to it more, but it does look better than just a clear over the brown. Kind of gives it a little more texture, but we'll keep playing and see what else we can come up with. Oh, I think you don't have to do that though, sweetheart. You really don't. Who knows? Then you might, if I start playing with them, then you might want them back. You might want to play with them yourself. Hopefully this will come together. Okay. Oh, it's looking. I think this is looking cute. The only part I like is his jacket. Oh my gosh. Well, it'll be worth it, right? It'll be worth it, they said. Experiment, they said. Well, at least I said that. It's okay. It'll be fun watching you use them on stream. Look at that.
I'm gonna go get food.
Food? I guess, but I have to. I have to cook the chicken by tomorrow. Then it's taken out. Just make sure there's no water in the container, please. I was gonna make chicken burgers with bacon, but it's okay. I can make it tomorrow. I guess. Okay. What? No. As long as it's in the fridge. This is what we got so far. I think it's turning out okay. I just want to put a couple more things. His little nose. Yeah, typical dad, Michaela. Yeah, I know. Right. When the man's hungry, he can't wait. I kind of want to make it this part out more, maybe. Just add more green to it after. I kind of like that shape better. Okay, let's go in to the light. Into the light! Do not go into the light if you are on Doctor Who land. You might end up in a time vortex. Your doggy's dancing for food. No, Daddy just went out the door, so they have to chase to the door and then come back to see if he's coming back. And then if one does it, the other one has to do it. They don't really dance for food. They dance for water. Food, I'm pretty sure what I fed them for breakfast is still sitting in their bowl. Unless they're in the mood to eat, they don't eat. I kind of have to force them into eating. But she will eat more than he will most of the time, but he'll try to not eat during the day. So this is his tactic. He tries to not eat during the day because when he eats, she will also try to eat at the same time roughly, or sometimes she'll pick at it a little bit here and there throughout the day. He will hope that she doesn't eat, so when we go to bed, if I don't take the food up, he gets double the dish. He thinks he's smart. I've caught on to his trick after a while. I've caught on to it. I've caught on to his evil tricks. Okay. Well, I said first we're going to finish and fill in this green. The funny thing is, I was just talking about food, saying exactly what I'm going to make for supper. And because he was on talking with somebody else, he didn't hear me. He must have just heard food and went, I'll buy McDonald's. No, you'll buy McDonald's because you're hungry. We know you. Not a big fan of McDonald's, but if I eat it now, maybe I won't get it for Mother's Day. I'm back. I had it and oh, that sounds interesting. Welcome back, and an engineer called me. Ooh, that sounds fancy. I try not to eat McDonald's, but Milo, out of the garbage! Sorry, don't mean to scream in your guys' ears. He thinks he's swift because Daddy walked out the door and he must have threw something in the garbage. Go lie down. Oh, sometimes. But no, I'm not the biggest McDonald's fan. I literally the only thing I will eat from McDonald's is the quarter pounder or the nuggets. Other than that, I don't like it. That's what I do for work. Nails is my hobby, but hopefully soon a side job in the future. Hey, keep working at it. You'll definitely be able to do it in the future. Hey, I went from daycare. I had no fancy engineer or nothing like that. So, like, that, I think that's a cool career. If I actually wanted to, I probably would go into that. Cause it's something I think is interesting. And I like interesting things. I like learning things. But, I went from daycare to nails, so, I'm addicted to their bacon cheese quarter burger. Yeah, that's what we normally get. Well, sometimes I get the bacon and the cheese. Sometimes I'm just like, forget the bacon. No pickles, no onions. See, pickles and onions are my life. That's okay. You get them on your burger. I'll take them off and stack them on my burger. I don't mind the McDonald's ones, but I like them more than the little burgers. But actually, speaking of pickles, I have a jar of pickles. I think I'm having a pickle snack later today. I'm craving pickles now. Now you guys got me craving pickles. Okay, we're gonna come out here. And maybe out here. Cool. Now I like when I go to Harvey's. I'll even get the kids to ask for pickles on the side because they don't like pickles on their sandwiches and stuff. So I'm like, get your pickles on the side. And even when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, when we went to Harvey's for the first time, I was like, well, not the first time, but like one of my cravings. I went there and I was like, I said extra pickles on the sandwich and pickles on the side. And then I told my husband, I said, do the same. I had so many pickles, they hooked me up. I was like, yes, this is heaven. This is what life is supposed to be about. I had to go the darker instead of the tan route because I realized the nail was already like a tan color. And the tan that I mixed was too close in color to the background. So we have to go with brown. Sometimes we just have to compromise, I guess you'd say. The nail's telling me you're not going to be the color that I want you to be because, well, you did the background this color. And the funny thing is that I did the background this color because I was like, oh, nothing uses this color, and this is Star Wars, so I think we'll be safe. And look what happened. But it's okay. It's our interpretation, so it doesn't have to look exactly like it. Okay, let's put that in. Ooh, a slice of cheddar around. That sounds good. Kind of like that. Cheddar around pickles for snack. That's the thing. There's many things that gross people out. Like my husband, and when I first met him, oh my gosh, his food couldn't touch. But then it was so hilarious because I would see him eat a poutine, and I'm like, hello, the gravy, the cheese, and the fries are all touching. He's like, no, certain foods can't touch. And I used to tell him, it all mixes to get the same in your belly. Now the man mixes stuff, and I'm like, thank you. Because it was being annoying. I wouldn't. You told me I couldn't do that for the kids, but you're telling me to do it for you. We have a Dairyland type local place that I do with their pickles. So good. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm out here asking for your expert, and you are talking about pickles. Your many loves. Yes, it is one of my loves. You can stream whatever you want, Kayla. You want to stream you playing Minecraft building? You want to stream your sim build? You can stream whatever you want. It doesn't have to be one thing. Yeah, lots of people are doing Overwatch. Will you be on Minecraft later? Yes, of course I'll be on Minecraft later. Your aunt is still waiting for me to be done streaming so I can play with her. Stream both Minecraft Mondays, Overwatch Wednesdays, Sims on Sundays, for example. See, J Rob's got you covered. She's got all the ideas coming at you. And I'm dropping everything. I'm dropping everything, and J Rob's dropping all the ideas. Thanks, J Rob. Yeah, you should see what I've been building in Minecraft. My gosh. I've got this black and red underworld where slimes farm. I've been having a little too much fun with it, I think. No, this is where we're at with Yoda so far. I think he's coming along. Bless you, my child. Which is my husband, by the way. I just like to say that to him. It sounds like he's starting to get the cold that I just finished. But he better keep it because I don't want it back. I'm such a nice wife, right? You better keep it because I don't want it back. I almost went into the green. That would have been so silly. Okay, let's secure that. Minecraft is on the PC or just Xbox? We play it on the PC. But I'd like to check it out. Well, if you'd like to check it out, we have our own server, J-Rob. I can send you the information in Discord. You can come play with us. We play it on PC. Yoda is cute. Yes, how much is the game? Actually, that's a good question. I don't even remember how much it is. What?
$30 Canadian.
Hubby says $30 Canadian.
$15.
So probably like $20 or less, probably American. I would assume. Because you guys always have it a little cheaper than us. I don't know for sure. But that's what I would assume. But we play it on Java edition. But I can send it to you. On the server right now, there's me, Kayla, Lemon, and Manuel from the Twitch universe. They're all over there playing it. The hubbies plays. My sister's on there. Her husband's on there. So there's like, I think, a group of 8 of us now are on there just building and being creative. I like it because it's another outlet. Oh, and Taylor. That's right. Taylor comes here too. I would look into it. Most likely I won't buy it. I've been so strict with my money for my father. That's true. You've been doing real good. Right. Well, actually, J-Rob, I'll message you after. There's a way I could let you play it without having to buy it. Or at least check it out. As long as the hubby's not using it at the time. There's a way. I have a... I'll talk to you after. We won't air out all the secrets on here. But I do have a way. I do have a way. The only thing you'd have to do is download it. You wouldn't have to pay for it. You just have to download it. I'll say that much. Wow, Mom, you're pretty much adopting a second child. No, I used to have a daycare, so I have a daycare account. The WoW account to play whenever I want, but I never think about it. PC games with long nails are so difficult. Yeah, sometimes I have difficulties, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're sitting at my computer. This is where my nail station is. Everything is done here. Oh, I have a Furby on me. Okay. We want to come like here maybe. I love doing the guest work of things. Oh, that line was not straight. That's who I'm referring to? Yes. I know who you're referring to. Okay. Let's put that there. And then let's put this here. Let's do this first this time. I was gonna say, am I even in camera frame again? Oh, those lines are a little wonky. But you know what? I almost like the wonky. We'll do it one more time. We'll do it one more time, even though I do like them kind of wonky. There we go. And then we'll come here. And here. I kind of like that. So we're going to cure that. What are you using for the paints? Is that a piece of glass? You know what this is, Sandy nailed it? This is those protective visors. I have a box left over. Because like I said, I was doing daycare and stuff. So I have a box left over that is just sitting in my basement. And I literally just use my double-sided tape and taped it to my thing. So every so often when it gets too grimy, like, because this happens all the time, just pop it off and pop another one down. You know, reuse, recycle. I don't know what else to use it for. Taskmaster. You can see it, yeah. It's Normally I cut them into 4s and make them last longer, but since I've been doing streaming and like I need the bigger palette, it works for me. Yes, it sucks because the light reflects in it over here. It makes it a little weirder, but eventually I'll get a better set. Great idea for reuse, right? And then once I get too many of these lines on it, I know I could just take it off with acetone, but I just check it out and get a new one. Like I said, I have a box of them, so, you know. What can you do? But I'm liking Yoda's kind of turning out cute. A little cute. I want to bring this in now. And we want to kind of trying to get some of these wrinklies on his head. We're getting there. It's turned out better than when he was just a head. When he was just a head, he was giving me a bit of anxiety. But I liked how our glitter came out. Like this glitter, it made the sword look really cool. I'm going to keep this for a rainy day because I'm pretty sure I'll use this again. I might use it on the Dalek. Maybe we'll do that effect on him, on maybe the balls. Or maybe we'll just do gold balls. Decisions. How will I make these decisions? Are you going to exterminate me? Oh, I love this mix though. The brown really, like, I love how that brown turned up around his collar. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to put that up here. Gotta remember that that's an acrylic. I can't believe I accidentally mixed the white instead of the clear. But I'm kind of glad I did because I don't know, it worked out nicely. I'm actually thoroughly impressed. It actually worked out better than I anticipated it. But I'm here for it. Or as the kids say, I'm here for you. You got Tavy already, right? He's got me confused. He's not listening. When do they ever listen? Okay, we want to try to go with like this little... I kind of want to see... That blob was a little too big. We gotta come in and take that one off. It's okay.
But
want a little bit over here.
Usually it's only a couple of blocks.
Uh, hmm. We're interested to see where that goes. Looking good. Why, thank you, Kayla. We just tried to add this like sheer blonde hairy look that he has, but it might kill it. It might put it together. Who knows? It looks like Yoda. Well, I guess that's all that really matters. Like everything else we've been doing in the set, as long as it looks like it, that's the main thing. And as long as you guys had fun watching, that's the main thing. It's definitely helping me work on layering skills and just the overall practice of things. Yes, it's super cute. Thank you. I'm just gonna see if there's any more highlighting or anything before we get to the top coat. We are getting there. We are getting there. It's so funny because, like, being sick last week, I'm still thrown off. I just realized today is Wednesday. Tonight, recycling does go out. And Ramon is streaming game night tonight. Woohoo. So I can play Minecraft and watch game night? No, I'll probably be almost done playing Minecraft by then. Because, like I said, it's 9 o'clock my time. Now, the last 2 nights I've been on Minecraft till way past my bedtime. So, who knows? I get stuck in the rabbit hole of creating, just like doing this nail. Like, you guys make it so fun that, yeah, it's 3 hours doing one nail, but it doesn't even feel like 3 hours because you guys, like, make the go by so fast. If I wasn't talking to you guys and, like, having the questions or whatnot, like, I would be so, like, lost because I would probably have gotten frustrated a million times, erased a million times. I think he's looking pretty dapper. Right? And then you get stuck in the rabbit hole, right? Of doing it because you're like, ooh, what if I did this? What if I did this? Like this. The one thing I like about the Minecraft that's challenging is everything's in squares, right? So it's kind of like pixel art is how you like have to do a house or whatever. So I like the fact that it's challenging because like you can't like to make a circle shape. It's a challenge. You can't just make a circle shape. Sure, you can try. But it won't come out the way you want it to. I was like, which eye was I just working on? I want to. Oh, not anymore. I don't know if it's the same as Sims. Okay. Okay, I think we are ready for the full cure, and then we're going in for the top coat, and we'll see how the final verdict turned out. I kind of wish I got more of his ear on there, but obviously we're running out of space. So let's go in for the full cure, and then we'll top coat it. Woohoo! Top coating. So cute. Why, thank you. Andy, thank you. I'm not gonna lie. When he first started his head, I was doubting the process of this, if it was gonna turn out okay. But the thing I like is the fact that we mixed the acrylic powder with this brownish, sparkly gold, and I accidentally used the white instead of the clear. And then I added some pink to it because I kind of wanted to give it more of that beigey tone to absorb the brown, and it actually turned out okay. So that was a fun failed that was failed gone right. I said it earlier today. I like when a happy accident. That's it. See, brain fog. Forgot what I was saying. But it's okay. It's okay even that the ears aren't there. That's my favorite part though, is the ears. But yeah, it's hard. Like, I think, what was it? Batman and Yoda were like one of the very first two hats I ever created for kids. Because my niece was obsessed with Yoda at the time. So I crocheted her a Yoda hat. My cousin's kid, he was obsessed with Batman, so I made Batman for him. And then I think it was maybe 3-4 years ago, my cousin wrote me and she's like, I know you can crochet hats. I need a Princess Leia bun, like the buns on the ears style hat done for Halloween for her costume. I was like, okay, I got you. And it was so cute seeing her wear her little hat for Halloween. I was like, aww, she's so cute. Okay, I think we're all outlined where we need to be outlined. Okay, we're going in for the top coat, guys. It's done. There's no going back. I've committed. The top coat is either going to make it or break it, but we'll find out. Ooh, actually, I kind of like it. I thought the hair was going to turn out bad. That's what I was thinking, but okay. Okay. I don't hate it. And even though I put, after I thought about it, I was like, oh, I should have top coated everything and then put the sparkles on the top part of it. But it still kind of looks furry, so it actually is okay. Everything's kind of just coming together at the last minute. That fluff isn't coming together at the last minute. That's the other reason I like having this big old thing, because I can just go like this all over the thing and clean it up after. That's the one thing I do like about it the most. But I like it. I don't hate it. Okay, into the nuke, as I like to call it. And now, as every time of this time, I start to put away the bottles of nail polish. I'm actually pretty impressed. He turned out better than I expected. He met the expectations. Mind you, for some of these I have no high expectations. I'm like, oh, well, whatever it turns out like, it turns out. We're just here to have fun. Okay. Now, great job. Thank you. We'll see how great it is once it's cured. And what color did we end up with today, guys? Kind of a more beige, but it's like a potato that's rotted. That's my interpretation of today's tea leaf, you know. You know how you do those tea leaves readings in Harry Potter? We're gonna have the clean the table tea leaf reading. This one says rotten potato. The things we find humor in, right? Okay, I'm just gonna top the pot one more time. And that's the best. We cured some white on there this time, but it's getting there. But it's okay because we can always get a new plastic one. That's the joys. And we bring back, now that that's clean and dried, we bring back, oh, I don't like that paper. Oh, that side's a little dirty too now from the table. But, it's okay. So, we'll actually put him up here just to make it even. I like evens. But I wanted the wider nail for his ear, so we had to go with the middle one this time because that was one of the bigger ones I had left. Right? Sometimes it does cure, and because the lamp definitely glows right out on it. Like, if this one wasn't there, you could see it still glows out on it. Oh, actually. See? But it actually only goes like to right here. So as long as I stay off of this general area, I'm usually safe. But doesn't always work that way. Because this one's LED too, so the one on top. So sometimes because you see how it cured all the way over here, sometimes that's from this one up here and not the lamp. But we finished our 4th nail, guys. I think we're gonna maybe put Chewbacca on this one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But for the grand reveal, we are at look at that. We did it. We did it. Look how cool. I'm so impressed, actually. It turned out a lot better. I didn't get the pink tones in his face as much as I wanted to. But, meh. We tried it. And then we just backtrailed. But, I like it. I really like how that powder that we mixed together worked for up here. I don't know if you guys can see it as good as I can. But, like, it worked nice. You can tell that that's supposed to be like a fur collar. Even though I ended up top coating it and not keeping it the same. But now I'm like, that would kind of make cool for the beer foam for next time for the St. Patty's Day. The ideas. See, this is what happens. Ideas keep rolling in our head. I love him. Oh, thank you. Yeah, great job. It worked really well. Yes, it did. I'm impressed. Thank you guys for saying it's really good. Sparkle is still there. Yeah, the sparkle is still there, which is I'm kind of impressed with. The sparkle is still there, but it kind of still looks furry, so like it does work out. It did work out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate it. It was definitely an interesting one. And look, I thought the hair was gonna stick up, like it'll be a little weird, but it actually doesn't look that bad. I'm pretty impressed, I must say. He exceeded the expectations. Great seeing you later on Ramon stream. Yes, thank you. I will definitely be there. I will be playing Minecraft and doing it. I will send you the information, J-Rob. So if you want to check it out, you can check it out. Obviously, you don't have to check it out today, but I can send you the information so when you have time, you can check it out. See you in Minecraft. I will see you in Minecraft in approximately like 4 minutes, because I do have to go to the bathroom before I sit back down. But thank you all lovely, beautiful people for stopping by. And I'm sorry I missed you guys for a week. I really, really felt so lost without chatting with you guys. Like, you guys are my therapy. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for vibing with me. Thanks for giving me ideas. I can't say thank you enough. Kayla, are you streaming tonight? She's probably streaming Minecraft like literally in 5 minutes. or she's already started. Glad you're feeling better. See you soon next time. Yes, thank you. I'm glad I'm feeling better. I can see, but the husband's now got it, so he better not pass it back, because I'm not about to get it again, because that one sucked. But I know when I'm sick, I have to just lie down and like lay down and do nothing, because if not, it's only going to be worse. So I literally did it for the week, and I'm back. So I'm happy. I still a little stuffy now and then, but at least I'm back. Okay, I will check it out. Well, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys truly are special. And we will see you next time. And remember, guys, stay positive. See ya. Bye.